All right. Well, welcome back, everybody, to TriFecta Airsoft Podcast. I'm E-Rock. I've got Chris and BeeHall, as everyone knows him. Now, are you? Is that your name on YouTube as well? I couldn't remember.
Yeah. No, it's at my actual name on YouTube, Brandon Hall.
Oh, Brandon. Okay. So we
Yeah.
got Brandon here. You guys on our Discord channel know him as BeeHall, and he has been a long time viewer of our channel on YouTube, and a long time airsofter, and didn't
A long time heckler of the giveaways, giving you guys a
heckler
hard time.
oh my god, I know, for real.
Yeah.
Well, some of it has been warranted because what you were talking about, Zombie getting so many giveaways,
Oh.
which he won a couple in a row or something.
He's lucky. He's got so much luck.
Oh my
He won a
goodness.
I think he won a tracer unit off of somebody on Instagram. He's won a bunch of
wow.
stuff.
Oh shit.
And then in that Airsoft GI YouTube mystery box,
Yeah.
you can put in the comments what you'd like to get. He got
Yeah.
it when he got his
What?
SMC9. Yeah.
He did?
Yeah, he's like, hey, I'd like to maybe get an SMC9, and Cisco gave him an SMC9.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Yeah. And then
I
he told
haven't
me,
seen
he,
him.
he tried to talk me into it. He's like, you got to do it. You got to do it. And I had my eye on this pistol caliber AK, the ZP19.
Oh shit. Okay.
That he has. It looks the PP19, but it's got
Yeah.
all the Zenitco stuff on it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm like, there's no way I've got that luck. And it was like my birthday, so I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna buy it. So I was like, nah. But yeah,
So did you get the? So you got the Airsoft GI YouTube box as well?
no, I didn't want to risk it.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
I was like, yeah, I'll
His
put
luck's
this in
not that
there.
good.
Yeah, I was like,
Even on your birthday, bro? The
I'm not gonna
universe
tempt
knows.
fate.
The universe knows.
Yeah, so I put in the comments when I made the purchase, like, hey, I wasn't gonna buy the YouTube mystery box, but I wanted to support you guys. It's my birthday. My wife got it for me. If you want to throw some extra stuff in there, and he actually doing like doing two of the Mayo patches,
Oh,
and a
nice.
couple other Velcro patches and some stickers
Cool.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess shows that they read the comments and the orders and stuff, which is kind of
Right.
cool.
That is kind of
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
They just take forever to send stuff out
Yeah.
on some of the mystery boxes.
Yeah, definitely. It was. We've had that experience as well, and then, but this last one that I ordered, it wasn't. I guess it wasn't terribly long, right? It was like a couple weeks. I think it was like 2 weeks before I got it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
So
I know
that
they
wasn't
usually like to
terrible.
wait till all the boxes sell and then they
Right.
ship them all at once.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
with the YouTube ones, they as soon as they pack it up, they ship it out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was cool. So that was. Did you see the video? Did you see what I got from that one? I got the. I got 2 boxes. So Cisco got the note that I put in there, and I didn't specify.
you got that
a
classic
certain-
army rifle, didn't you?
Yeah. Yep. That thing's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
cool,
nice.
man. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna paint that. I think I'm gonna leave it how it is and do the
Mhm.
giveaway with all the. Just do the giveaway with all the stuff that he put in there.
Yeah, that's
The
cool.
gloves, the tracer, everything, in both boxes, except the letter. I'm keeping the letter.
Oh yeah.
That,
Yeah,
you know what
definitely.
though? That might be kind of a cool idea though, to pass that letter around the country. So whoever wins the giveaway, send that letter with a note saying, you have to write your own letter to the next person or something, and pass something. Take one item from this box, and slate it for giveaway or something. I don't know. We'll have to come up with some kind of idea like that. Pass around. What do you call those? Chain letters or some shit?
Yeah, like
I guess.
from elementary school.
Yeah.
Right.
Doesn't
If you don't
exist
send
anymore.
if you don't send this to 10 people, you get bad luck for 20 years.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it
for
comes, that
real.
comes in email form now.
Exactly. So Brandon, so you are, you're close with or friends with, or no, you're related to.
Related, yeah, brother-in-law.
Yeah, brother-in-law with Zombie.
Our wives, our sisters.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Now that's how you guys met?
Yes.
You and Zombie? Okay. So how did you guys so how did you end up getting into airsoft? Did you get into airsoft first and got Zombie into it?
Yeah. So I first played airsoft. I was in the Air Force for 9 years as an avionics technician on F-15s and A-10s.
Thank you for your service, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And my first base was in Nellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas. And they, one of the guys that I worked with played airsoft at one of their fields that was out by the racetrack.
Yeah.
A big warehouse. So and there was a little bit of indoor and outdoor at nighttime. And that's actually the first time I played. I think it was a bunch of their rental guns, or he gave me because he had just come over from Japan, so he had a bunch of TM stuff, and he let me use a TM MP5, and that's like the first time I played. And then there was a big lull, and I didn't get back into it until probably 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And then moving up to Reading, and I found out there was a big field not too far from my house, and that's where I started playing again. And then I bought a gun. I think my first gun that I bought getting back into it was a ARP9 G&G, and
good gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely it was good for how the field's laid out. It wasn't good when we try to go outside. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is Chris's right here. He's got it.
And also the magazines.
Kind of decked out.
Oh yeah, you gotta go get the classic Army, the X9 mags.
Yeah, those are the mid caps.
They're the ones that you get like 150 rounds in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any of those, but
yeah, I think one of the first thing I did with that was get the drum mag, and I wish I would have got the winding one, but then I got this one that you had to spin the front of it.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
It was so cool.
Spin it. Yeah, it's better than having the regular high caps. The regular high caps are just they're not good.
Yeah, I put a Titan in it, and it was nice. And then I sold it. I got a KWA. Was the T? It's not the T10. It was the Ronin 10, which was before the T10 came out. Like more of a rifle.
Vector looking one, right? That Vector looking gun.
No, that's like. The T10 was, it looked just like an M4. It was like a 10-inch barrel, SBR M4. But they're proprietary and how finicky they are with everything else. And I had that one for a while. And what else? And then I bought my Crytek, the PW Mod 2, and that one's not. I've done a lot to that. I've lengthened the handguard. So put a mock suppressor on it, but it's recessed into the handguard, so it looks nice. And I put my actually put a Kythera in that. I'm running that.
Oh, nice.
Which I think I'm gonna tweak a little bit more and probably turn into a DMR platform. So put a longer barrel on it, and then run that.
Is that your only HPA gun right now?
Yeah, it's my Kythera.
Okay.
I thought about tapping like a pistol mag or getting a tap mag adapter for either some of my guns, but right now that's all I've got.
Yeah.
And then I got that new LCT ZP19, which is super nice. It's all metal. That it's solid.
Yeah.
But
all the LCTs we've gotten have been super solid.
Oh yeah, they're
made out of all metal,
legit.
Real wood,
heavy.
all that stuff.
Yeah. Heavy. Yeah, I remember that one we got, that stock. It was just the whole gun was just so heavy.
I don't know what it is about the AK style hop up, but the AK hop up it craps on M4 hop ups.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's a linear slide. You're not twisting a knob. You're just sliding the arm back and it adjusts, and you can lock it in, and it
those
doesn't move.
Yeah, it feels like those are easier to adjust, and they're also
Yep.
just easier to use in general. Those
Oh yeah.
wide style ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got. I
Yeah,
mean, in my
it's
Kythera, I've got an ME Pro, the Max ME Pro, which is
okay.
nice, and it's got it.
Yeah.
That's R hopped, and it shoots good.
Yeah.
I can hop heavy BBs, and it's super quiet, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with that mock suppressor on it, it's I could shoot standing behind somebody. It just sounds like a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
That's
is
how-
pretty quiet.
That's how Todd's was when he brought his over. The
Yeah.
first Kythera video we did with Todd, he had made a mock suppressor for his, and it was so quiet. It was so quiet. We
Yeah,
literally,
actually-
me and JP were standing, what, 40, 50 feet away, and we could not hear the gun. We just heard the
Oh,
BB
no.
fly by.
Yeah, slap the paper right next to you. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely. And you get hit by it, you can feel it, especially if you're putting out the heavier BBs.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you get the people that get shot, and they're looking around like, "Where did I get shot from?" And then you're kind of just like waving at them, like, "Yep, yeah, dude, you got hit."
Uh-huh. If
So-
they call their hit anyway.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
and I also have a Scorpion, ASG Scorpion Evo, the 3A1.
nice.
Yeah, SMG.
Yep.
I actually talked Tanner into getting one. And Zombie,
Yep.
he got one. He actually got a really good deal on it. He found somebody online selling it with like 11 mags for a real good price.
Jesus. Okay.
And that gun is probably one of the best stock shooting guns I've ever had.
Well, that's the one he when I was talking about that YouTube box. Well, actually, somebody on our live stream, I think it might have been him, mentioned that Airsoft GI YouTube box, and he said, I might have said in there, you know, why don't you guys suggest, you know, or what would you guys like me to ask for, or something like that. And his first thing was the Scorpion Evo.
Oh, dude.
And yeah, he was like, definitely get that gun or ask for that gun. or
Oh,
whatever.
absolutely. Who cares
Really?
if it's only got 90 round magazines? It's
Yeah.
like, you don't need to spam the trigger.
I'll
I
have
just
to
got
try that out.
I got the new CNC hop up for it, and I haven't put it in yet. But I put a new barrel in it. I got that new Maple Leaf Mister Hop,
Okay.
which is it's Maple Leaf's version of an R hop, but without having to glue the patch into the hop up chamber.
Oh, okay.
It's all in the bucking, so you put it in, and it fills in the whole bucking window with like a solid
Right.
rubber patch.
Oh, nice.
So it's essentially R hopping it without all the extra work.
Yep.
So
It's pretty cool.
Finally.
I'll try that out.
Finally.
yeah,
Lord. You know?
I got my R hop done by somebody on Hop Up, Bloomy's Airsoft. I think he's Idaho,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, I bought the barrel R hop with the hop up chamber for the Kythera, and it was all cut, crowned, fit to the end of my barrel perfect, and
Hell
yeah, so
That's nice. Now, what? So, how did you get Tanner into Airsoft?
so I was at, what was it, 34, 35, my birthday. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna be that 35-year-old that has my birthday party at the airsoft field. And so it was like a Friday night game, and I told him and then a couple of my other buddies, like, dude, going to play airsoft, let's go. So we all showed up, and he hit the addiction hard. Like it. He played, and then I get a text message from a couple weeks later. He's like, I bought a gun. And then now he's
Oh, my
flipping
God,
guns,
that's
buying
funny.
guns, flipping guns, getting new guns.
Not only
bought-
that, y'all went to Lion Claw's event, which is a pretty big event. And
Yeah,
then
it was the 20th
you were-
anniversary.
he was on the damn Guerrilla Airsoft podcast.
Yeah, we both
Weren't you
got
on there
down
as well? Yeah.
Yeah. Episode, I think it's 251.
Yeah, I
On,
listened to it.
Yeah. That was an interesting.
Were
there was a lot-
you talking on there as well? Did they ask you some questions on there?
Yeah, it was a little
Okay.
bit. I think what I was actually recording the podcast and what Beast published was an abbreviated version because there was a lot of drunk banter back and forth.
Yeah. I listened to it, and it's the day I listened to it, I got done, and I was like, I sent Zombie a message on Discord, and was like, dude, you got an awesome radio voice. Like, you should do.
Yeah, you got that deep voice. Yeah.
Yep. For real.
You should do audiobooks.
Yep. I know, right?
Watch out, Morgan Freeman. Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. Well, that's cool.
I think the next event that we're planning on going to is Copperhead in September in Vice, New Mexico.
Right. Yeah, he was talking about that.
Yeah, I actually
had
had tickets.
I did with him. That's a long drive. Are you guys gonna drive?
Yeah, we'll actually drive down to Bakersfield and meet up with the Girl Airsoft guys and probably spend the night there at one of their houses, and then they start the drive at like 10 at night, and then it's about a 13-hour drive out there. But yeah, so what was it, 2019 Line Claws, so Line Claws 19, I actually won a ticket through Girl Airsoft Radio, and that's how I met them for the first time in person, was at Line Claws 19.
Yeah.
And because of that, I had bought the ticket to Copperhead when it was supposed to be, but then they shut it down because of COVID and all that stuff. So AMS refunded everybody, and now it's back on. So
this is the first one since the
I think
since
this
the
is Copperhead
reschedule.
6.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it would have been 7 if they had last year's, but
gotcha.
So
now, was that the first time you had ever heard of Guerrilla Airsoft, or had you been listening to them before?
I think I found them when I was just looking on Spotify through the podcast, and I just typed in Airsoft, and a couple other ones that I listened to, just like, nah, this is boring. And then I found these guys, and it's like, oh, this is way more entertaining. And
yeah, one of them I listened to when I was listening to the one that you guys were on. One of them before, or after, or whenever, I don't even know which one it was. It was a random one. One of the main guys, I guess, that edits or whatever. He prefaced it with, pretty much, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he was like, listen at your own risk, because we're all pretty fucked up in this podcast. So there's a lot of, we had a bunch of audio problems, and the mixer went out, and this happened.
Oh yeah, that was the one that we were on.
Was it really?
Yeah. So.
Oh shit. Okay, so that was the one I. Yeah, and he was like, "We did too many shots. We, And I was like, I love these guys already."
Jerry's the store owner, Beast. He actually owns Guerrilla Airsoft and runs the field and the storefront.
Retail store, yeah.
But yeah, so I guess their normal audio setup is set up perfectly for the 4 people that are usually on it. Jerry,
that's what it was.
Ben, Jesse, and Joe.
Yep.
So they had to go back to their old setup, and I guess a bunch of mics and cords weren't working, so it was just it was a giant circus show. And then
that's funny.
Everybody but him, we all met at a restaurant, and we ate and had drinks and continued drinking, because they do a drink of the evening when they do their podcast. So it was interesting.
That's cool. And then you went to play Airsoft the next morning.
Yeah, then we drove 3 hours to Victorville.
Yeah.
Out by Vandenberg. Not Vandenberg. What is that?
Is that? Well, this was in Cali, right?
Yeah, Southern California. So it's down by the airplane deep graveyard where they filmed like the training training scene in that movie SWAT with Colin Firth and Samuel Jackson, or Colin Farrell and Samuel Jackson, where they did that their test before they got activated in the old 747.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that one. I thought isn't it the
SWAT.
airfield. Yeah, it's it's been in a few movies for sure.
Yeah.
Older movie,
And
Can't Buy Me Love. It was in that one, and I think it was in Con Air with
yeah.
Nicolas Cage. But
Yeah, but
yeah.
SWAT with Samuel Jackson, what is it, Ice Cube?
Oh yeah. Okay, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about. Yep.
But yeah, they did something. And then Lion Claws has their tactical challenge event where they only invite a certain number of teams, but they've done it a couple years where they've done the team challenges at that, where you actually, like, one of the events is assaulting a 747, and you got to go in and take out the Op 4, which is hidden, or they're posing as passengers, or there's passengers that you can't kill, but they're balloons, and if you
that's
pop
cool.
them, you get penalized, all that kind of stuff.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I think Demo on YouTube posted a video of when SYG went with the KWA team last one,
Oh shit.
with a lot of camera footage of that. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
So
Now, what's that event? There's a Lion Claws event, Christian, coming up in South Carolina in July. Like just in a few weeks. I think it's the middle of July. It's
I don't know the name of it. I think it was
in
the
Carlisle, right?
I'm
Yeah, they
pretty
do
sure
stuff.
it's the one at the old mill or whatever.
Yep.
I think. Yeah, I think we weren't able to go to that one because we worked and it was too short a
everyone works that
notice to
weekend.
put in vacation for it.
Right.
So there was one that we looked at too that the tickets were already all sold out. That we couldn't get.
Well,
a
that was
ticket
in
for the
Georgia.
team.
That one
yeah.
special training field in Georgia. Yeah, in September.
Yeah.
I recommend it if you get a chance to do a Lion Claws event. They're not super strict like some of the other, like Milsim West, where you sleep on the field and you gotta sleep with iPro on.
Yeah, I don't prefer with doing those ones.
Yeah, no.
I'd rather just play during the day and a little bit of night game and then go to sleep after.
I'll play hard for 7 hours and then go back and hang out in the camp area. But yeah. It's Lion Claws, they do pretty good, and a lot of times they'll have VIPs that'll be the two opposing team commanders. Like Lion Claws 20, we had 2 Ranger Hall of Famers, Mark Colazos and
Oh shit.
Mad Max Mullins.
Oh, that's cool as fuck.
Colonel McKnight was supposed to be there, but he didn't make it, and he was the Humvee driver in Black Hawk Down. That Danny.
Yeah.
I can't remember what his last name.
Yeah.
The guy at the Humvees.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah.
just heard a podcast. I just listened to a podcast where some of the guys, I can't remember which one it was. I've been listening to a bunch of different podcasts lately, and they were talking about some of the guys from Black Hawk Down. Yep. Now, what was your first Milsim experience? Was it pleasant?
Lion Claws 19.
Oh, that was the first Milsim you ever been to, or
That was the first op that I've been to.
Oh, okay. All
Other
the other
than
ones
that,
had
it was
just been
mainly-
like day events.
Yeah, it
or-
was just playing at the field,
yeah,
like
gotcha.
normal open play.
Yep.
But yeah, that was the first like organized
And you had a good time.
objectives. Oh yeah, it was a blast. Aside from getting my ears blown out by 2 frag grenades in one of the buildings,
No
it
shit.
was great. Yeah,
Yeah.
me and Will, he was on that podcast too, and he was at 20, but he's an old cab scout
Yeah.
in the Army, and we were in one of the bedrooms in one of the buildings shooting a technical out the window and didn't pay attention, but the team came in the back door, and I see a EG-67 come into the room, and I went to cover my ears, but I had one of those stupid mesh masks with the mesh ear cups,
Oh.
and
Yeah,
I didn't have ear
So,
protection. So I couldn't get
it didn't even
I couldn't
help.
get I
No.
couldn't get a solid cup on it, and
No.
it was just kind of like, you know how you put your hand around your ear and it amplifies it? It was like boom, and I called hit, But as soon as that, another one just gets lobbed in the door, and I'm like, oh god.
Dude, I legitimately think that like airsofters get hearing damage from these things.
Dude, after
This
that,
shit
like
is loud.
Well, at least for 3 days.
I brought Ear Pro for 20.
Yeah.
And that was on Saturday, and my ears were ringing so bad they were calling me Nelson, like the dude from Black Hawk Down with the machine gun.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I've tried to wear Ear Pro, dude, but I just I don't like it. I can't hear right. I got to be able to hear.
Dude, you gotta get the shooting ones.
Right.
Yeah,
like
I've had a
Howard
couple
Lights
pairs,
or
like the electronic ones that are supposed to minimize the noise and all that.
They're good.
But
The amplified stuff.
The ones that I've gotten have muted noise that I didn't want. Like, it'll start muting noise just by shooting your AEG or walking on gravel. Like, they were really bad. I couldn't hear my teammates. So I was not wearing any.
I have a pair of Howard Lights that I use for normal shooting that I used, and then I bought some earmores that I hook up to my comm setup to my bow frame, so my push to talk. But that's what I ran last time. So, but they were good because you can have them turned up so where people talking normal, you can hear them good. If they're in another room, you can hear people walking around. It's nice, but like I understand what you're saying. I think there are less quality versions out there that, like you said, will not do what you want it to do.
Yeah.
But not having your ears ringing for 3 days afterwards is a huge benefit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's like the concerts we used to go to in the 80s, you know. I mean, you know, you don't hear for 3 days after that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think my ears are still ringing from Metallica. Oh Lord.
Yeah,
I think your ears are still ringing from the old ass military ways and didn't give you no hearing protection.
No, we didn't. Well, we did actually.
ARs all over the place.
We had the little,
no ear.
you know, we had the yellow ear foam, or you know, whatever, the yellow. Yeah. So you said you spent 9 years in the Air Force. Hell yeah.
9 years. Started off on F-15s, E models at Vegas, and then I was PCS'd up to Anchorage, Alaska.
Oh shit.
And worked on the C's and D models, the air-to-air.
Okay.
And deployed with the E model squadron from Alaska to Guam.
Damn.
Yeah. And after that, I PCS'd down to Davis Mountain in Tucson, Arizona, to work on the badass A-10 Warthog.
Fucking heck, Bert.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's where I wrapped it up, and then moved back to California.
So most of your places, well, you went from cold
hot,
to
hot. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Especially Guam is a tropical environment.
Oh yeah.
You know, humid as fuck.
Got back, I think it was rolling into wintertime.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was starting to get cold.
Yep.
After wearing shorts and for 3 months.
Yep. That's cool. I was just going to ask you if you had been over to Japan, because you mentioned one of your buddies had gone over to Japan. Because I was in Okinawa for a year, and the Air Force Base over there, Kadena, was dude, we loved their chow hall. Because
Air Force chows are the best.
Oh, it's the best, bro. It's like a fucking restaurant. Oh, it's so good.
We got to experience the difference when we went TDY down to Miramar.
Oh yeah.
And we were eating in their chow hall, and I was like, oh my god, this is bad. And you go back,
Navy.
You go back home, and it's like,
you're grateful, huh? Yeah, one of my buddies that I grew up with. We knew each other since we were like 12. He went in the Navy, and I went in the Marine Corps. We both went in at the same time, and he ended up at Miramar, working in the Top Gun hangar 4, and he was loading. He loaded I don't know, missiles onto the F-14 Tomcats or something.
Oh, nice.
So, yep. I was like,
Yeah.
when he was telling me about it, because we hooked up, when I was at Pendleton, after I came back from overseas, I was at Pendleton, and, that's only an hour or so, a couple hour drive from Pendleton to where he was at, not
Yeah.
even. And we went to a couple air shows, went down there, visited him a couple times, and so I was like, so what do? You have them on a cart and you just lift them and put them on there? He's like, no, we have like a cart that jacks up, and because they're kind of heavy. I was like, oh shit, okay. So now what did you do? You were maintenance on them, or?
Yeah, I worked on the avionics, all the computer systems, the radar, radios,
Oh shit,
navigation.
high tech, dude, high tech.
Yeah. Fuel systems, flight controls, everything.
How did you get into
RWR.
that? Were you interested in electronics before that?
Well, I took the ASVAB test, and the recruiter put all 4 books in front of me, but moved the general and the admin books to the side and said, you probably don't want to look at these. So I started looking through the mechanical and the electrical books. And I think my first choice was aerial gunner. I wanted to jump on the
You wanted to light some
helicopters.
shit up.
Hell yeah, I wanted to fly around and shoot guns and stuff, get on the AC-130 or in the Blackhawks.
Right.
But stars didn't align. There was a big wait for that, and I just ended up waiting a couple months for my tech school slot to line up with my basic training slot. So
Oh, nice.
got into avionics. Started off working on flight controls, and then as you progress up in rank and time in service, you got to learn the other systems before you can become like the next skill level up. Get
That's
your
cool.
3 level, 5 level, 7 level, all that stuff.
Yeah, my daughter
yeah.
just got out of the Air Force. She was in 4 years over it, and she was stationed in Columbus, Mississippi, which is in literally bumfucky, okay, like nowhere.
Yeah,
It
I went to tech school in Biloxi.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
like, that's where we would go on our vacations, is Biloxi, because
All the
Columbus
casinos.
was,
Yeah.
yep, there was nothing there. But yeah, she was there for her whole time. But she
Oh,
wanted
right
to go
on.
overseas. Yeah, she tried to go overseas, and they were like, oh no.
I think I spent like 3 hours in Kadena.
Oh no shit. Okay.
We stopped in Kadena on the way to Guam.
Yep.
So the C5 could gas up and
Oh shit,
just
dude, that's
hang
the
out.
big
and
boy.
Yeah, that's the
That's
big
the
dog.
fucking mammoth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always wanted to go in one of them. I've been to one in an air show, where they have both ends open,
Yeah.
propped open on the tarmac.
But
and I
they don't let you go
walk
up
through.
the stairs.
No,
Like you go in the back, and then there's probably like 30 stairs up to the second level in the back, which is where all the
fucking
personnel
crazy.
seating is. So
Yeah.
that's where we sat, was up there. And
Right, yeah, we just walked through the cargo bay where they can put fucking trucks and shit and tanks,
Oh, yeah, they
whatever
put
it is.
helicopters,
Jesus.
all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
I can't believe how big this thing is. I saw one take off one time. I mean, this is back before. This is when I was in Okinawa, actually.
Mhm.
And we were driving by Kadena, and we could see. We were on the base, and we could see this one. I mean, from where we were at, it looked like the tips of the wings were about to fucking scrape the ground.
Yeah.
I mean,
they hang down pretty low.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And you're like, that's not going to get off the ground. And
It
then
seemed like it was
sure
moving so
enough,
slow. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a big bitch. And then would fly 135s. I've been on a 135 before for refueling TDY. That was cool. You to go down by the boom. They let to bring people down by where the boom operator is when they do refueling, which was cool.
Yeah.
When we were going to, where were we going? We were going to Guam. We're in the 135, and that was
Now,
cool.
is that like a Is that like a C-130?
It's a KC-135, so
Oh, okay. I've heard of that.
It's not a turboprop. It's got like a jet engine on the wings,
Yeah,
and then it's got the refueling probe and it's cargo too.
gotcha.
So, but that was cool. Go back and watch the pilots come up, and you can put on the headset and listen to them talk. They come and they hit the boom, gas up, and then they move out. Another one comes right up underneath the jet, and
That's cool.
pretty sweet. I think I got some
You're
pictures somewhere.
a flying fuel tanker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No smoking.
Nope.
I was on a C-130, and as far as military aircraft, a C-130, I was on a Huey. I don't know what kind of helicopter, but a Huey, an old one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it, actually.
Never got to ride on a 130. I always heard they were
Yeah.
bumpy as hell though.
Yeah, it's bumpy. We did a static line jump for this training. I wasn't even supposed to be on. It was I went TAD with a infantry group, and I got to go on a helicopter and do fast roping down to a machine gun firing range in Okinawa. So Okinawa is a tiny rock of an island, and then there's a bunch of little rocks next to it that they call islands. That pretty much wherever you stand, you can see the ocean. And then we flew over there on a Huey, and got to shoot the 50 cal on the range. Did some fast roping and some maneuvers, and then flew back. And then I did a static line jump from a C-130. That was the only time I've ever been on a C-130. So static line jump is only like, not even 2,000 feet. The thing is, they said it was like 12 or 1,500 feet up. So
That's cool.
yeah, it wasn't a far flight, But yeah, that was we always
awesome.
looked at the jets going out when we go to these different air bases, the fighter
Yeah,
jets.
Kadina's got 15s there.
Yeah, those were badass, man. Those were the top of the line when I was in. Those are the ones that when those came out, they were like they made big news because they were the first jets that could accelerate going vertical.
Yeah.
And most jets at that time had to be on a slope to go accelerate, of course, but to go straight up like a rocket, that was the only one that was powerful enough to accelerate going vertical. So it was big
Also the
news.
most effective in dogfighting.
Is it really?
Most effective. Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Okay,
Yeah, that 15's.
badass.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I thought I get, of course, seeing Top Gun, and then my buddy working at Miramar. We were always like, oh, the F-14 Tomcats, that's the fucking, because they got the movable wings, like.
Oh yeah.
So
Yep.
thought that was the shit,
Top Gun. Great
Oh
movie.
yeah, no shit, right?
That's why
So
my
what,
3-year-old has his thing. Yeah. Name my 3-year-old Maverick.
What is it now?
Okay.
Maverick.
Oh, you named your 3-year-old Maverick?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You are a Top Gun fan for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, coronavirus, for pushing it back to November.
Dude, for real now.
Man,
Me and my
I'm
wife.
so mad.
Yeah, me and my
So
wife
mad.
were really excited about. I like Tom Cruise movies anyway, and especially Top Gun. Her and I were big fans of that. And then we saw that one listed, and then it got pushed back, and then it got pushed back
Oh,
again,
dude.
and it pushed back again. I was like, Jesus.
Yes. Now it's November.
That's
November of this
crazy.
year.
Okay. Yep.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either. That's cool.
I joke
Well,
with my wife, telling her that I'm going to rent out a theater and just be the only one in it, so I don't have to deal with other people.
That's not a bad idea because my sister up in Ohio actually just rented out a theater for pretty a pretty feasible price. I mean, honestly, for her daughter, my niece's birthday party. So they rented out the whole, instead of just renting the party room and they rented out the not the whole building, but the one theater room where nobody else could go. It was just the family, and and it was not that expensive. So theaters, they're probably you probably get a really good deal on that kind of stuff right now.
Yeah, they're struggling.
She's like, yeah, we can invite a bunch of friends. I'm like, and you guys can go sit in a regular theater. I'm going to be in there by myself.
How dare you? Hell
I will lock the doors.
Well, I'm actually pretty lucky. Most of the people, like my kids and my wife, when we go to the movie, they actually do what you're supposed to in a theater. They sit there and watch the fucking movie. Like, they turn their phones off. There's no distractions. They don't ask questions during the movie. I fucking hate that shit, okay?
Yeah.
They just pay attention and enjoy what's in front of them. That's the whole purpose of the movie, is to, pay attention and see all the different nuances and the little things that happen. And that way you don't have to ask questions,
No. It's not my wife or anybody like that I'm worried about. It's everybody else that I don't want to deal with.
Yep. There have been some pretty
like
cool...
when you have somebody walk in with an infant.
Oh God, I know, right?
That happened to me the last time I went to the movies.
Well, I'm grateful how the theaters are now, where you can reserve your seat and you can pick where you are.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
A lot of them have the recliner seats now. And,
no shit, right?
Which is nice, because if the movie's boring, I'm going to sleep. Kick it back. Some of them have a little seat heater. You turn it on. Good night.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least if the movie sucks, you can at least get some good rest out of it.
There you go. Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
Paying, was it like $20 for a ticket now?
That's $20 nap.
Yeah, for real. It is comfortable. The temperature's good. You got, it's dark.
I don't think we have a theater like that yet with the crazy seats.
No.
I think our IMAX is the closest thing that we have. Like, the seats are a little bit bigger, but they're not anything crazy.
Right.
Yeah. Hit up the Dollar Tree beforehand. Put the candy in the wife's purse.
Stuff the candy in all the crevices.
I know, right?
Open all the bags beforehand, so you're not sitting there.
Yeah. With the loud noises. Yes. No shit. My wife used to bring Twizzlers. She loved Twizzlers, and she'd bring a huge bag of them from the store, put them in her purse. She's like trying to open it during the quiet part of the movie. I'm like, hold on now, because we'd only go see action movies at the theater.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait till there's an action part. It's about, just wait 30 seconds. Something's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Time it. That's funny. Well, speaking of, I was curious because before we started the podcast, you guys were we were all talking about video games, and since you were in the Air Force, we were talking about all these jets and stuff. So speaking of video games, you're a gamer, obviously.
Yeah.
We all are, and a lot of airsofters are. And have you ever got into the genre of the flight simulators or the flying games? Really?
I haven't played any of the new ones.
Oh, okay.
I really want to play DCS. I heard that's super involved, in depth. It's like Arma 3, but of flight simulators.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like you can get into the part where you sit like A-10 and you actually have to go through the startup sequence, you can open the battery power, starting the APU. Yeah, you can watch some videos of people, and there's videos on YouTube of actual F-18 pilots going through, and they're going through and clicking. They're like, this is exactly how it is.
Holy
in the real jet,
crazy.
But yeah.
So you like that kind of the flying game stuff?
I haven't played the new Microsoft one. My son plays it.
Yeah.
But it looks cool.
Yeah, I've played a few flying games. What was that real popular one?
Ace Combat on
Yeah, Ace
PlayStation.
Combat, right? Yep, that was the one. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was fun. There was a couple others,
I
but
think there was like one with the propeller. What was it? Crimson Skies.
Crimson
Like
Skies
that
played
one
that
was
one.
fun.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
But yeah, I mean, or
Yeah,
what was it?
most of them
Tom Clancy Hawks. That was a good one too.
I don't know if I played that one actually. Yeah, but the
That one,
driving games and the now I've driving games I played Need for Speed, but when it got a little more real and
yeah.
grid and dirt, I played those. But when it comes to the real, like the simulator style of flying and driving, man, I'm fucked. I can't fly.
Yeah, some of the realistic
Crash.
games are like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
My 18-year-old, he's big into the driving games. He likes cars and stuff, but he's like, I think those were the only games like we would let him play when he was little. We didn't let him play any of the shooters. I think the first shooter game that we let him play was Halo 4 when it came out on 360.
Oh shit. Yep.
But he'd play Need for Speed, Most Wanted, Hot Pursuit. He thought it was fun just running from the police,
Yes.
doing all that. So
That's probably the most fun in a game when that came out where you were able to do that. In Need for Speed, I was like, oh shit! Like I was looking for every opportunity to get the cops on me, and then Grand Theft Auto 4 comes out, and you look for every opportunity to get the cops off you because you're about to fucking die. Because they're like the fucking Terminator.
The tanks come out and the helicopters start shooting. Yeah.
Insane. Yeah, for real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
fun.
definitely changed. The physics are a whole lot better. It's all a lot more realistic.
Yeah.
I think Gran Turismo was the first racing games that really got into the actual physics of driving and being able to adjust like camber and all that stuff with your car setups to make it handle. But
I tried that game. I liked it. It came out. One of them came out. I don't know if the original came out when I was at GameStop, but I think the original came out before that. But another one of the in that series came out while I was working at GameStop, and I tried it out. And the original Forza, well, even I think still Forza now, and then Gran Turismo, both of them, or each of them, they don't allow. The one thing I didn't like is they don't show any kind of damage when you crash. And so we would go working at GameStop. We got to meet a lot of the developers when we go to these conferences, and they talked about how that was part of their deal when these developers went to develop these games. Those two games, it was when they got the licensing rights for Ferrari or Porsche or whatever, these brand name cars. These companies didn't want to show in the video game, didn't want to show their cars being wrecked or damaged.
Oh, wow.
So they wouldn't allow real style, or I guess real sim type of racing with that. So that's why in Gran Turismo or Forza, it was you hit the guardrail or another car, you just bounce off. There's no damage shown. There's no. It doesn't affect your driving. It doesn't damage the wheel. It just, to me, it just took away from the experience of the game. I couldn't get into it too much, But I like the ones where you get fucking like Burnout. Like, oh yeah, you get destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the newer games are like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get more. They actually show the damage, and then you get tire wear if you're braking too hard or you're turning at too high speeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the new Forzas. You can adjust like the tuning of your engine, all that stuff. It's like real sim type of stuff.
Yeah. Right.
And it also looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Like the best car game,
dude, for real.
Yeah, what is it? Like Forza Horizon or whatever.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah. That's my favorite racing game. Is the Forza Horizon series. I played all of them.
I like that one too. Yep.
I don't normally get into like flying or racing and all that, but I like Forza Horizon. I don't like track racing. It's kind of boring to me. So Forza Horizon was fun
Yep.
because it wasn't track, but you
Right.
still had all the cars and all the customization and stuff.
That's what it seemed like was fun about Grid, Need for Speed, Burnout.
The
Was
Crew is another one where you raced like across the
Which one?
country.
Yeah.
That was a pretty
Yeah,
good
the
one.
Crew was like known for
Oh, yeah,
how
the
big
Crew.
the map was. It was like a
Dude.
replication of the United
Yes.
States, just
Yeah.
a little bit scaled down.
Yeah, I had a ton of fun with that one. Yeah, I like that.
That was cool because you could fly in that one too. You can get in
Yeah.
the stunt planes or
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, speaking of all of that, GTA has covered all those bases. Racing, flying, like pretty much every vehicle, that you want to try out, you could play in Grand Theft Auto. That was-
yeah. And then they got that new what is it, the No Pixel, where it's a bunch of people that role play. Like you got cops and you got guys that just want to rob stuff.
Yeah.
Rather than playing like an actual storyline, you just run around and do whatever you want. And these,
Yep. Yeah, you
But,
play. You get in there and you play your character role.
yeah,
And just so if you're a cop, you just search out crime and then go get it. So it's
if you want to be a cop, you got to be a recruit first, and you got to ride around
Yeah.
with like a training officer and all that stuff. Yeah,
yeah. They've really put a lot into that game, man. With the heists and all that shit.
yeah.
That's
Street
pretty cool.
racing, all that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I remember the first time going in a helicopter and jumping out on accident. Like hit the wrong button and I flew out of the side. I was like, your character Nico is just
I didn't hit triangle. Yeah,
and then what is it? Wasted comes up on the
Yeah.
screen. Yeah. Oh yeah.
you're
Classic.
playing the shooter with your friends, and you don't. I didn't throw the grenade. You actually drop a grenade, and your whole squad gets wiped.
Oh shit! No, right. I remember I was talking to somebody about how difficult some of these video games were when we start out, like the shooters, Rainbow Six, Vegas, and we used to play the terrorist hunt.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like Tarkov. It was like that. It was like real sim,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, Rainbow Six
one of the-
Vegas was like one of the first
Dude.
ones.
yep,
It
no
was, like,
armor or
more realistic,
Yep.
dying just a few bullets, whatever.
Yep.
Friendly fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, friendly fire, right? Exactly. Yep.
That's one thing I hate about Tarkov. Me and my buddy,
Oh, friendly fire, yeah.
we'll always run in with an
Oh, dude.
armband on.
Yep.
Like, dude, is that you? And you do the Tarkov wiggle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wiggle.
yeah.
And you sit there and you lean left and right.
Yeah,
like,
so we've had a lot of team kills. It happens a lot. It's hard.
yeah.
And the chaos of like you are running with 2 or 3 guys, and then 2 or 3 guys run up, and everyone's trying to take cover and do a firefight, and you forget who's who, and you just end up shooting your buddy in the back because everyone kind of looks the same. And in the heat of the moment, you're not looking at armbands.
You're like, dude,
Yeah, I
I
can
didn't
see that
kill
color.
you. And then they send you a screenshot of the.
Is your name killed by you? Like shit. Thought that was
Yeah.
someone else.
Distance, back of the head. Yeah.
Yep.
I was like,
Yeah,
I'll get your dog
that's-
tag. I'll send it back to your mom.
It's terrible. Yeah, the
Yeah.
friendly fire is super hard to get used to after years of, Halo and COD, and that was 100 bullets to kill you anyway, and then no friendly fire pretty much, and yeah,
Yeah. It's definitely games have progressed a lot. Like, there's a new one out on Steam that I'm contemplating getting, 0 Hour. It's kind
Oh,
of
yeah, I've seen that.
it's a 4-man, like a SWAT kind of
Yeah, it's kind of
Special
like
ops
Siege almost.
counterterrorism. Yeah,
Yeah,
almost kind of like how Vegas was.
yeah.
Where you 4-man team, you can climb up ropes on the side of the building. You can rappel down the side of the building. But yeah, going through like hostage rescue, taking out hostiles in a building. It looks
Yeah,
cool.
basically attack and defend, terrorists and counter terrorists. Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks cool. I heard good things about it.
It looks interesting. I'll probably wait till I see it on sale and maybe snag it.
Yeah. Well, the summer Steam summer sale is going on right now, so keep an eye out for it.
Oh yeah. It's a big. I could watch my bank account go down.
Oh, dude, you might as well during summer and winter. You might uninstall Steam. You don't spend all your money.
Yeah, dude, my buddy wants me to
Look at this game for $5. Like, oh, I love that game. I remember that game. And you buy it for $5, and you never play it.
Dude, Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
My buddy keeps saying, "You get that game in?" I'm like, no. He goes, "It's on sale." Or what is it? GTFO. He wants me to get that one.
Yeah, I've been looking at that one too, but I got
I
enough
bought-
games.
Yeah. I got Sea of Thieves, and then we get Hunt. We played Hunt for a while, and then I think I bought like 4 games within the matter of 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I got stuck, and then Tarkov came out, and those games took the back burner. Like, I go into my Steam library, it's like, oh, I forgot that I bought Remnant.
Yeah.
Or
Nice.
Valorant.
We're on time to play all this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You
Or
gotta
Valorant.
choose one.
Valorant's a free game, and I
Yeah.
rarely play it. It's fun, but it's definitely a whole different thing, because, like, if you train yourself to track with Valorant, like, head level is almost in a straight line across the map. There's not a lot of vertical change on head height, so you get one-shotted really easy.
Yeah.
And
It's kind of like Counter-Strike almost, it looks like to me.
Yeah, it's exactly like that, but
Yeah, that's weird that modern games still do that, because that was a trick that people used to do in Rainbow Six. You know, they put a piece of tape on their screen, and on their TV screen, put a piece of painter's tape, you know, the blue tape, right where the head height was, so they get headshots all the time.
my buddy took a clear piece of masking tape and put it on the screen and he had ADS, and then put a dot where the crosshairs were. So, like, you could put the dot there and, like, quick scope real easy. And
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
or no, that's
Yeah,
that's where you fail.
There's like a lot of places that sell stuff. There's like one that I keep seeing where it's like a suction cup with like a LED, and you stick it on the middle of your screen.
Nice.
It's like my monitor has like a built-in like Game Plus system. I hit this button on here and it puts like a red or a green dot right in the middle of my screen. I don't have to do any of that stuff.
Oh,
It's like it's built into monitors now.
right. Yeah, because the programmers are so predictable, bro. Like, change it up.
Yeah. That's why there's this one game that we play called Insurgency. I don't know if you've heard of it, Brandon, but it's called Insurgency Sandstorm. There was one called Insurgency before that, but it's like something like Call of Duty. It's like team deathmatch or like team objective games, but it's really realistic. So like one headshot or one body shot, or you can wear armor and then it's like 2 hits or whatever, depending on what gun you're using. So it's realistic in that sense. But when you have your hip fire, instead of the gun sticking to the middle of the screen like every other game, your gun actually has like a big radius that it moves in, independent of the middle of your screen. So you can't just cheat the system by having your gun pointed at the middle of the screen the whole time.
wow.
It actually changes position.
Right.
It's really unique.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Call of Duty, pay attention.
Yeah.
Get
That's
rid
one
of
of the things
that
about
quick scope.
Tarkov that is pretty crazy. Like a lot of the crazy clips that you'll see, people aren't even aiming down their sights in Tarkov. They're just straight up. Now,
Hip fire.
Tarkov is not hip fire. Like your character's the high ready, so like you're holding the gun just under your eye, like you would in real life.
Right.
But it's just point fire, so you're just like, you think they're right in the middle of your screen, you're just shooting the shit out. It's really accurate. Like there's almost no spread on hip fire in that game.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I watch on Twitch Pestily. Pestily, he's really good. Or dude Landmark. That guy's
So,
ridiculous.
Yeah, a lot of crazy people on there.
Yeah, some of these guys, it's like
They don't even aim their guns; they just pull the trigger, their gun pointed straight
their
out.
AR, their M4s are so decked out, or their SR25s. It's like vertical recoil is nothing. When they unload 10 rounds, it's all center mass or 3 in your face and you're done. Or if you're wearing a visor, it's game over. But yeah, there's definitely people that play games a lot more than I do, and it's apparent.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So let me. So we've been on here for a while, and I want to wrap up with a question that I've asked a couple people on here now. You're experienced airsofter. You've been to a mil sim now. You've been to a bunch of different type of events, and obviously we heard you talk about your arsenal that you have earlier.
I didn't even talk about my pistols.
Oh Jesus.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Chris, you got a coin?
Yeah, we gotta flip some. Yeah.
Yeah, do you have a coin?
Why? We need to flip a coin?
Heads, SAI red, or tails, EMG STI DVC 3 gun, high cap.
Ooh.
Let me see if I have some.
I've got both, and whatever it is, I'll send one of them to you guys to give away.
I don't have anything in here that I can flip.
Let me check real quick. I might have something.
All right.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
He's got one, bro. Hey, you know what, Chris? That new chair you just got up the T and the emblem in the middle of the back looks a lot like our T. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, the font.
Yeah.
Font, yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool as shit.
All right, so
you got a quarter, nice. Okay.
All right.
Heads, tails.
Let's give a preface on what we're talking about here. So
I've got way too many pistols. I've got
you got
an Elite Force Glock 17,
okay,
which is my main gun that I love it. CO2 hits, snappy.
The best.
Oh hell yeah! I've got the EMG STI DVC 3 gun, which is a high cap, a 2011 with the long I think it's a little over 5-inch barrel. It looks a lot like the John Wick gun.
We've had one of those, and those things shoot great.
Really good, yeah.
And then I've got the EMG SAI Red, which I actually got from you guys in the mystery box, with a yellow Enola Gay smoke grenade that I've not used yet.
Hell yeah.
That thing is so old, bro.
Remember we had those? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still have it. It's still wrapped in the bubble wrap too. Like, I forgot to bring it with me to Flying Claws. What else do I have? I've got the ARC, the MG ARC 17 pistol, which is the Strike Industries.
I don't think I've
Glock
seen that one. Okay.
So it's a Glock 17, but it's fully decked out by Strike Industries.
Oh shit.
It's got the Strike Industry slide. It's RMR cut already, so it's pop the cover plate off, put a red dot on it.
Nice.
With the frame, that's a green gas gun. That one's giving me a little bit of issues. I got to figure out what's going on with it. The bucking. What else do I have? Oh, I have the Hudson, which I got from you in that last giveaway. That thing is super nice. Like, I don't know what it is, that 1911 frame, but with that super low borax, and being striker fired, not the hammer. It's like it's clean.
Good. Oh
yeah. It shoots. It's so level with the recoil. It doesn't have the barrel flip.
Right.
But yeah, it's really nice. You get that high purchase, get up under the beaver tail, and you can get that slide just going right over the top of your hand. It's nice. I think that's it. So I had mentioned to E-Rock before in a DM that I wanted to put one of those two guns, the SAI Red or the DVC 3 gun STI up for a giveaway. You guys pick who it is. I can send it to you guys. You can look at it, and yeah, do all the.
Oh yeah,
You can do all the show. I'll just do the providing.
You'll provide the giveaway gun, and we'll do. So yeah, you had messaged me. It's been a few weeks, and I think I was supposed to do like a poll or something. Or no, I did.
Yeah, I
do
had
a
mentioned
poll.
something.
I did.
I
do
mentioned
it.
something
I did
about
do it.
doing like a poll in the Discord and
I
seeing
did.
what people said.
Yeah.
And then whatever had the most votes would be the gun, but I don't know. So
I did do a poll. Let me see if I can I bring it up while we're in here? Let me see. I'm curious.
Should be able to.
Yeah. So yeah. See, I did it on June 14th. What gun for new upcoming giveaway? SI Red or EMG STI DVC3. So the DVC got 8 votes. The SAI got 4 votes.
Well, I guess it's a DVC then.
Yeah, for real.
We don't even have to flip a coin. Done.
I forgot to look at it, bro. When we talked earlier before I started recording, I was like, oh shit, I forgot to do that poll on it. And then when you were just now talking about it, I was like, oh wait, I think I did do it. So anyway, yeah. So that was the one, yeah. And that is a really good gun. I mean,
yeah,
the SAI is good, but the DVC, man, that last one we got that we just shot on what was that video with Daniel with his the Novrich guns?
With the
Yeah, man, that thing is it's shooting laser beams.
It's nice too because the barrel's that internally threaded, so you just get one of the thread adapters from that. What I think it's the M11 to the 14 counterclockwise, and you can put a tracer unit on it, or just put make it look cool. Yeah. And but honestly, it's got such a long slide to begin with. When you add stuff to the end of it,
I would say it looks good the way it is.
Yeah.
It really is a solid looking gun and shooting gun from EMG.
Yeah, it's got the gold barrel, and then it's got the accent windows, the relief cuts in the slide.
Yeah.
So
yeah, this is the one we were.
I
think on that video actually we were talking about making that one into the purple, the JP purple. I bought 2 different colors of purple that I was gonna spray paint one of these pistols. A 2-tone, and one of them is kind of like a glitter purple, and make that a giveaway gun for the future. And we were talking about using that one, Chris, because it had that gold slide
dude,
cover.
If you want to
port cover.
You want to customize it, go for it. It's got the big
cool
metal enlarged magwell.
Right.
If you left the barrel gold, and you did the glitter purple on the slide, and then you did the flat purple for the frame.
Ooh.
And that would look sick.
Ooh, that would be fucking badass,
pop the magwell off so it's still got the black. Because I think the hammer's gold too, I think. I don't know.
I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
I used to have it
something like
sitting
that
here.
would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the EMG STI DVC 3 gun.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Well, so that's the one.
That's it.
That's the one. So what?
Be on the
we'll
lookout.
we'll coordinate, and I'll send you a. What I'll do is I'll just send you the label for it.
Okay.
Either
that or send me an address. It doesn't cost much to ship. I think it's $14 for one of those priority boxes or whatever.
Yeah.
So
that's fine. Yeah.
That's what I used. What did I send? Oh, I had the SAI blue, the all blackout Glock. I think I sent that to. Who did I sell that to? Somebody in the Discord. Was it Sarge? No, it wasn't Sarge. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's fine. If you send it out whenever and let me know, and then we'll coordinate when I get it. We'll coordinate what how we want to paint it for the giveaway. That'd be cool. That sounds
Yeah,
awesome though.
dude,
The
just
gold, the
pop the
purple.
barrel out and
Yeah,
take the nozzle out, and you don't even really have to mask it off. Just tape the insides.
right. Exactly. That'd be
So
cool. Hell yeah.
sure, I think it look good.
Well,
Uh,
one last question before we head out, and this is something I asked everybody. Um, what is if money's no object? You're getting ready for a
Ooh.
mil sim, okay? You're getting ready for a mil sim or any event, okay, that you prefer to go to. What are you taking on the field? You got to have a primary, secondary, of course, gear on your back, whatever, but mainly your primary and secondary. What are you running with? If money's no object, any gun, so pretend you're in the scene in the Matrix where all the gun racks come up next to you,
Oh
and you just
God,
reach and grab. Okay, so what are you heading on the field with?
it's hard because I mean the Evo's so good, but I think if I were to spend money, it might be on like a TM NGRS, like a Mark 18, like the AEG recoil,
Yeah,
just decked out like with like one of the one through four, 1 to 4 quick throw short dot scopes on it. I think that's what I'm actually gonna put when I DMR out my Kythera. But I think like a Mark 18 or a really nice 416, like a HK 416
oh yeah, yeah,
decked out, be good. And if it wasn't an AEG, I would HPA it, but with just like a semi-auto only. I mean, I don't full autos. It's cool, but I don't need high rate of fire. I'd much rather place the shots accurately and not spray and pray.
you don't want to
But
you don't want to
I don't want to mag
dump.
on
You don't
people.
you don't want to ag dump. 1,000
No.
rounds at 40 rounds a second on
Yeah,
on people
I don't
that
need a
when you're
DS.
pissed,
I don't
like
need to
these
run.
guys have seen on these rage videos.
Oh no, I don't need
A
a
14-year-old getting
50
pissed and
RP,
fucking
a 50 RPS DSG. That's yeah. No,
blasting somebody from 10 feet away in the face, because they're pissed off.
that's
Yeah.
what I love about the Kythera. I mean, it's so simple, but it's like it's the most realistic trigger action that I've ever felt on an airsoft gun.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the first thing that we noticed when Johnny put his together. Chris was actually talking about it, was how realistic the trigger pull was.
It is because like if you pull it and hold it and then just release, you get the reset and everything
Yep.
just like it is normal.
Yeah.
And you can adjust that pre-travel and post-travel and everything on it. Like you can make it a hair trigger if you want, or you can make it a 5.5 pound legitimate trigger, and it's just
Right.
it just ups the realness factor and makes it seem like you're not playing with a toy, which you are. But
Yeah. It feels
then
good.
other than yeah, definitely.
So what's your
sidearm?
secondary? Yeah.
Secondary,
Doesn't have to be a sidearm.
dude, secondary.
Doesn't
Honestly,
have to be a sidearm. You could have a fucking you can have the
one of those
minigun
tag-in
strapped on your back.
launchers.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say
One of
tag-ins.
those tag-in
Yes.
launchers, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, I would definitely like a tag. That I would say that, and then right now I have an LBX Armistice plate carrier
Okay.
in multicam black, which is I love it. It's nice. It's got the modular placard, so I can run my M4 if I'm running my Kythera. Just clip off the front placard and run my M4 mag, so I can switch it over to my SMG setup for my Scorpion.
Yeah.
And it's quick and easy. But I think maybe one of the next big purchases is buying an actual, either a ballistic rated helmet or a really nice bump helmet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have an MTech Flux right now, which is really nice, but the one thing I don't like about it is it has no ventilation holes in the top.
Oh, geez.
It's a solid shell, but it's super comfortable. It's
Until
really
it heats up to about 120 degrees.
yeah. It's all you're playing in
And you're-
New
and
Mexico in September,
Yeah.
but I think with AMS, all you need a helmet for is just riding in the vehicle. And once you get to the fob, you can dump your helmet. And I usually just run a baseball hat with
Oh, yeah.
palms. That's what I ran for LC, was just that.
I think these
But-
guys would like to do that as well. In fact, your future events, you should probably just do that, because they wear helmets most of the time just for the GoPros, you know.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference too.
Yeah.
The GoPro and the X-Fog, because I can't play Airsoft without that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
I actually have an X-Log, but I haven't set it up yet. I want to get a new pair, a nice set of goggles.
Yeah, I fog everything up.
Yeah.
I bought a dye I4 like paintball mask just because everyone said it never fogs. It's got the dual pane thermal lens. I fogged the whole thing up at a Milson.
Oh yeah, I've had dual paintball masks too, and
I fog up everything. The X-Fog is the only thing I've ever used that actually prevents it, and I can actually play.
Yeah.
Every other time I'm just sitting there like an idiot. Like, tell me where to shoot, I'll just shoot BBs that way.
yeah.
Hey, you know
I
what we
think
gotta do?
What's that?
Oh, we gotta figure out on the next fog. All we gotta do is move, buy a longer tube for each side, and move that motor away from, like, put it in a pack somewhere, or maybe buffer it, like put some foam around it, so that
Where
sound
do you run
doesn't
it
come
now?
through
You
your helmet.
run it on your counterweight in the counterweight
Yep.
pouch on the back of
Yeah.
your helmet.
So
I've
right,
done it on
so-
the counterweight pouch, and I've just Velcroed it to the back, Velcro the helmet, because it's got a Velcro patch on it. And both times, the noise was crazy
So
on
the
the GoPro.
vibration, the vibration comes through the helmet and through the helmet mount of the GoPro.
Yeah.
And that's all you hear, or that's
It's
mostly
really
what you hear.
loud, too.
It's very loud. Yeah.
Maybe if you add like a thin layer of like that really thin like pink foam, you
Right.
could probably line it or wrap it, because it's a self-contained unit. It's nice. You don't have to pop it open or anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just make sure that if you put the right angle ports or the straight ports out on the side. But
We'll have to try that out. We'll have to test it out. Hell yeah.
yeah,
So you got, well, it's been really good, man, talking with you.
oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It's
And
been a blast. Fun.
yeah, you're in Northern California, not as northern as where you normally live, but you had said earlier
Yeah.
you work a few hundred
I'm about
miles away
45
from.
Yeah, I'm about 45 minutes south of San Francisco.
Yeah.
So,
And how far north do you live from San Francisco?
Redding is about 240 miles from San Jose.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
when
it's a
we
good
first
haul.
got back to work in the middle of COVID, like Fridays going home was a blast because nobody was working.
Nobody's
got
on the
really-
road.
We got released to go back to work because we were essential workers being in construction.
Yeah.
And so it was great. I could make it home in 3.5, 4 hours. But now that it's getting back to normal before COVID, I get off of work at 3:30. I'm getting home 8:30. Yeah.
Jeez.
But
Damn. And then you're back on the roads, what, Sunday night? Monday morning?
Monday mornings,
Okay.
yeah, I wake up at 1. I try to leave my house by 2 in the morning.
God damn.
This
Jeez.
Monday, I was out of the door at 2, and I pulled into the parking lot at work at 5:30. I was able to get a little bit of sleep.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, after 3.5 hours,
That's
I was
rough,
quick.
bro. So
Yeah,
in the
that is-
future, we know not to do a podcast with you
on Mondays,
on Monday nights. Woo.
unless you want me to fall asleep on video. It'll probably happen. It's happened before. But
Oh yeah.
I think I went and got a haircut Monday one time, and I fell asleep in the barber chair.
Oh yeah. That's
Nice.
pretty common anyway, right? Yeah.
I know for
Probably
a fact I
knocked
fell
out.
in the barber chair in the military after work one day.
Oh yeah. Well, shit. The whole
Sitting.
year I was in Japan, we had, in the Marine Corps, we had to get a haircut every week. We had to have a fresh cut every Monday morning. So Sunday afternoon, we're in the barber shops, on base, and all those mama-sans, boy, they're cutting our hair and they're giving us neck massages. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
we're fucking out, bro, because we'd already been drinking since like 6 in the morning. So
Yeah.
so, oh yeah. Well, man,
Yep.
it's been awesome having you on here. And
Yeah,
we'll do
appreciate
it
it. Thank you.
again. We'll do it again because what's going to happen is after we post this, and then of course I edit it. I'm not really, cutting a whole lot out of these podcasts. In fact, I'm not cutting anything out really. It's unless we do tests in the beginning,
You can
which we
cut the
already
part
did.
out where it said my wife nags me about filling out the tinnitus paperwork. Cut that part out.
Okay, I'll cut that out. Let me write a note. Because I'll probably forget.
And then cut this part out too.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, right?
Gotta cut both parts out.
Shit! Stop talking about it. I gotta cut everything out now. Hold on. So, well, anyway, man, it's been a pleasure. It's been awesome getting to know
Appreciate
you
it.
better, and
Thank you.
meeting you on screen here, face to face.
I'm the only one that Chris has jumped on the cast with.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Zombie.
far. Well, we have one recorded that we did a few days ago. That was the one that, the video messed up.
I
But,
jumped on one other one, but the recording got messed up, so
Yeah, it
we
got
don't really have
screwed up.
video.
Yeah, we don't have a video. I got a picture that lagged of all four of us. It was me, Chris, Colton, and Van Alex. But anyway, yeah. So, but yeah, we appreciate you being on here, and look
Thanks for
forward to
having me.
doing another one. Yeah, and
Absolutely.
appreciate you being part of our group and viewers and all that good stuff. So, hell yeah, man, it's been great. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Yeah, thank
Thank
you
you, man.
guys for everything. Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, brother. We'll
All right,
talk
take
to
it easy.
you,
Have a good
man.
night.
See you later, man.